Over 65? The wrong nuts could be silently hurting your heart, brain, and joints, and most people have no idea. You might think you're eating healthy, but some of the most common nuts found in kitchen cabinets can actually raise blood pressure, cause inflammation, block your arteries, or even speed up memory loss. If you're a senior, your body reacts differently to certain foods, and not all nuts are created equal. That's why in this video, you'll discover 4 powerful nuts that can support your brain, heart, bones, and digestion. And 4 nuts you should absolutely avoid. One of the harmful ones is probably in your snack jar right now, and you've likely been told it's good for you. But science shows it could be doing more harm than good. Stick with this video, because by the end, you'll know exactly which nuts to eat to boost your health, and which ones might be slowly damaging it. We'll also reveal one nut that's known to block medication effectiveness, and another that may spike your blood sugar without you noticing. So don't skip ahead. What you learn today could help you avoid serious health problems tomorrow. Let's get started with the 4 best nuts to eat after 65, and the science behind why they work. Almonds might seem like a simple nut, but for people over 65, they can be a real game changer. As we age, bone health becomes a serious concern. Bones naturally weaken, making them more fragile and prone to fractures. Almonds are rich in calcium, the same mineral that keeps bones strong. Getting enough calcium from natural sources like almonds can help reduce the risk of fractures and support better balance and posture over time. But that's not all. Almonds are also loaded with vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that fights free radicals, the unstable molecules that can damage your cells and speed up aging. For seniors, this means better protection against age-related damage, especially in the skin and brain. Vitamin E has also been linked to better immune response and reduced inflammation. Plus, almonds are high in fiber, which helps keep your digestive system moving smoothly. Many older adults struggle with digestion, constipation, or irregular bowel movements. Adding almonds to your diet can help solve that in a natural, gentle way. Just be sure to chew them well. They're dense and crunchy, and your teeth will thank you for taking it slow. Now let's move on to walnuts. One of the best brain foods out there. If you've ever looked closely at a walnut, you'll notice it actually looks like a brain. It turns out that's not just a coincidence. Walnuts are incredibly high in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain function. As we get older, memory can slip, focus can fade, and mental sharpness starts to decline. Omega-3s help keep brain cells flexible and better at communicating with each other. This can lead to clearer thinking, better recall, and improved mood. But that's just the beginning. Walnuts are also packed with anti-inflammatory compounds. Inflammation is one of the hidden drivers behind many chronic diseases that affect older adults, from arthritis to heart disease to Alzheimer's. Eating walnuts regularly may help calm that inflammation, giving your body, and especially your brain, a better chance to stay sharp and strong. Studies have even shown that people who include walnuts in their diet tend to perform better on memory and focus tests. And a little goes a long way. Just a small handful a day can make a difference. Third on the list are pistachios. Small, slightly sweet, and often overlooked. But don't be fooled. Pistachios are packed with nutrients that are especially helpful as you age. They're rich in potassium, which plays a big role in maintaining healthy blood pressure. Many seniors are on medications for high blood pressure, and managing sodium and potassium levels becomes very important. Pistachios give you a good dose of potassium without the salt, especially if you choose the unsalted kind. They're also full of antioxidants that help protect your cells from damage and support healthy vision. That's a big plus as eye problems like macular degeneration become more common with age. Another surprising benefit? Pistachios can help with blood sugar control. They don't spike blood sugar levels like other snacks might, making them a safe choice for people with type 2 diabetes or anyone trying to prevent it. And because pistachios are satisfying and take time to eat, especially if they're in the shell, they help with portion control, which supports healthy weight management. A steady weight means less strain on your joints and heart, both of which need more care as you get older. Lastly, we have Brazil nuts, creamy, rich, and packed with selenium. Selenium is a trace mineral, which means your body doesn't need much of it, but it's absolutely essential. It supports your thyroid, which controls your metabolism, energy levels, and even your mood. As you get older, thyroid function can naturally slow down, leading to fatigue, weight gain, and mood changes. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day can help support healthy thyroid activity. Selenium is also a powerful antioxidant, meaning it fights off damage at the cellular level and supports immune function. That's especially important after 65, when the immune system naturally weakens. Brazil nuts may also help support brain health by reducing oxidative stress in the nervous system. But, and this is important, you don't want to overdo it. Too much selenium can actually cause harm, so 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day is enough. No need to snack mindlessly on them. Like almonds or pistachios, think of them more like a supplement in nut form, small but powerful. Each of these 4 nuts brings something unique to the table, from stronger bones to sharper minds to better heart health. They don't just fill you up, they fuel your body with what it needs most after 65. But not all nuts are created equal. Some can quietly sabotage your health, especially if you're not careful. And in the next part of the video, we'll uncover the 4 nuts you should never touch. And one of them is probably in your kitchen right now. You might be surprised, but not all nuts are your friend, especially if you're over 65. Some can quietly create problems in your body, even while seeming healthy on the surface. Let's start with one of the most common, peanuts. You'll find them in trail mix, peanut butter, candy bars, and even in sauces. But what many people don't know is that peanuts carry a high risk of mold contamination. This mold can produce something called aflatoxins, toxic substances that can damage your liver over time. Even small amounts over the years can add up, especially if your body's natural detox system slows down with age. On top of that, peanuts are one of the most common food allergens out there. Even if you've eaten peanuts your whole life without a problem, your body can suddenly become sensitive as you age. Allergic reactions can range from mild rashes to more serious breathing problems. And most store-bought peanuts? They're usually salted, roasted in unhealthy oils, or covered in sugar and flavorings, which can spike your blood pressure, cause inflammation, and harm your heart. It's just not worth the risk. Next up, cashews. They're creamy, buttery, and delicious. But if you're over 65, they come with red flags. First, cashews are high in oxalates, naturally occurring compounds that can build up in your body. If you've ever had a kidney stone, chances are oxalates were involved. For older adults, especially those who don't drink as much water or have any kidney concerns, cashews can quietly add to the problem. Unlike almonds or pistachios, cashews also have lower fiber content. That means they don't help much with digestion and won't keep you feeling full for long. It's easy to overeat them, which can lead to unwanted weight gain or blood sugar spikes. And like peanuts, cashews are often roasted in oil and salted. Those extra oils can clog your arteries and raise your cholesterol. If you really enjoy cashews, eat them raw and in very small amounts. But for most seniors, they're better left out of the daily snack rotation. Now let's talk about macadamia nuts. They're often marketed as a luxury nut, smooth, rich, and almost dessert-like in taste. But here's the truth. Macadamia nuts are extremely high in fats and calories. Just a small handful can give you 200 or more calories. That might not sound like a lot, but for someone trying to manage their weight, it adds up quickly, especially when you're less active than you used to be. The fats in macadamia nuts are mostly healthy monounsaturated fats, but eating too many, even of the good kind, can still lead to weight gain. And unlike walnuts or almonds, they don't offer as many unique nutrients in return. So you're getting a lot of calories without much bang for your buck. Plus, they're expensive. If you're spending money on nuts to support your health, there are better options that give you more benefits for less cost. Macadamias are more of a treat than a health food, and should be treated that way, occasionally and in moderation. Lastly, we come to pine nuts. These tiny seeds are popular in pesto and sprinkled over salads, but they come with a strange and little-known side effect, something called pine mouth. It's a taste disturbance that can make everything you eat taste bitter or metallic for days after eating pine nuts. This can be very frustrating, especially if you're already dealing with age-related changes in taste or appetite. That's not all. Pine nuts are high in calories, like macadamia nuts, and they're also linked to food allergies in some people. Reactions might be mild, like a tingling mouth, or more serious, like swelling or itching. And they're expensive too, meaning you're paying more for a food that can possibly mess with your taste, add calories, and trigger reactions. For older adults trying to eat more mindfully, pine nuts might not be worth the trouble. Each of these 4 nuts, peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, and pine nuts, come with risks that often go unnoticed. Whether it's hidden toxins, excess calories, allergy potential, or kidney concerns, they can quietly chip away at your health. And when you're over 65, every bite matters. That's why being smart about what you eat, even something as small as a nut, can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Now that you know which nuts to embrace and which ones to avoid, you're already ahead. But how you eat these nuts matters just as much as which ones you choose. In the next part, we'll talk about the best ways to add healthy nuts to your diet, when to eat them, how much, and what combinations work best for your energy, focus, and long-term health. Here's a quick recap to help you remember the key points. If you're over 65, focus on adding almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts to your daily routine. These nuts support your bones, brain, heart, and immune system. Just a small handful a day can make a real difference. On the other hand, try to avoid peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, and pine nuts. These may carry hidden health risks like mold, high calories, allergies, or kidney stress, especially as you age. Making these small changes can help you feel better, move better, and stay healthy longer. Remember, it's not just about eating nuts. It's about choosing the right ones. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more simple and trustworthy health tips. And we'd love to hear from you. Comment below. And let us know your favorite healthy snack.